Hi guys! Day 2, just drinking coffee and having kind of a lazy morning. It's kind of like a weekend morning for me here because I just worked it all weekend. Look at, it's Rosie. Rosie, come here. Rosie, look at, say hi, Rosie. Anyways, she's gonna start barking, I'm sorry. So a couple things. One, I want you guys to post underneath to give me a handle on who's fasting. So I had a pretty good handle on everybody who was in tribe of what their fasting protocols were, but I know we're all kind of a mess because of the pandemic. So are you doing 12, 16, 18, 20 still? Are there any OMADs out there? I think I definitely have one. Amy, are you still OMADing? If you are extended fasting still, tell me about that. But if you're not, if you have no history of extended fasting, this is not the time to start. That's something we'll dive back into when the world gets a little bit calmer. So what your fasting regimen is, and if you fell off of that fasting regimen and you want some guidance into getting back just to an intermittent daily fasting regimen, we can talk about that as a group. I'll actually post just some basic information again today about intermittent fasting, kind of reminding us why it is such a therapeutic tool in kind of like our nutritional arsenal. All right, so that, and the other thing is, I'm going to try to do a meditation today and give it and hand it out to you guys, a guided meditation. I'm going to try to do a handful of them. But the one of them that what I want to learn to do, or for us to kind of learn and talk about, is the fact that we know exactly what we should be eating and doing for our health. You know. Exactly. You don't ever need to listen to me again, come on my Facebook again. You don't ever need to pick up another diet book or another exercise book. The truth of the matter is that we jam all of this information into our minds, our intellectual, rational minds, but really our souls and ourselves know what we need to be doing to eat. I mean, we need guidance, right, and protocols because we are human. But I want us to learn how to kind of quiet down. That's part of the reason why I'm having us do those 2+ minutes, which we'll talk about in a minute, of silence, not guided, of silence. So just spend some time trying to listen and think if you can get past that chatty monkey and into the silent part of your brain, your body will actually tell you. It will tell you. Do you want to eat more vegetables? Do you think that you need to be keto? Do you think you need to not be keto? You need to be paleo? You need to have maybe some sweet potatoes in there, or some beans, or are you not eating enough greens? So the key though is not thinking. It is relaxing and trusting. But we'll dive more into that. I just want to kind of introduce that as a concept that I really want to move towards intuitive mind-body nutrition, which is really taking in your mind, your body, and your spirit, and really understanding that you have an intuition as to how you should be eating. And I can help you find that intuition. So it's not like I'm just tossing you out there and being like, okay guys, just eat whatever you want, Hostess cupcakes and wine for the rest of your life. No. It's not. It's a lot more complicated than that, but it's also a lot more easier. A lot more easier? Not words. It's early. Okay, so tell me what your fasting routine is. Start to kind of think about the intuitive voice that tells you how to heal your body. Also, number 3 today, you will see some posts and supportive support coming from John Brandy over in LA. So hi John, thank you for joining in. John and I are collaborating on a lot of things lately. We have very similar views as to how we can facilitate and cultivate health and wellness in the world, really, and in our clients. So you'll start to see us kind of support each other back and forth. John and I grew up together, we've known each other forever. So so just eat light, green, whole, real foods today. Try to take a little bit of some fasting time. Take 2 minutes at least. Now, I'm probably going to do 30, so you can move yourself up, okay? Minute by minute, but don't stress. 2 minutes could be so hard. I remember times in my life where sitting for 2 minutes with nothing was like poking my eyeballs out. Absolutely. And there's been times not all that long that I couldn't sit for 2 minutes ago. So 2 minutes. Sit in a pillow, sit in a yoga block, sit in a book. But sit. Straighten your spine. Relax your shoulders. And just breathe. Breathe in And if you want, you can breathe in for a 6 count, hold, breathe out for an 8 count, hold. And just do that over and over and over for 2 minutes. And guess what? You will talk. You're human. It's not a matter of if, but a matter of when your monkey mind will start telling you your to-do list. Don't worry, you're not doing anything wrong. That's life. That's humanity. That's the human condition. It's the repeated return to the breath, or whatever your focal point is. That's what changes your brain. And this is the thing, guys. Meditation is not this hokey pokey, hippy dippy, floating out in the clouds thing. It's not just that. I mean, it can be that, but it's not just that. It's neurochemistry. You are changing your brain, your physical brain, and your mind, and your spirit. So on every level. But if you really want to get real basic here, you really are changing, you're increasing your neuroplasticity. Okay, guys? So there's a lot of random thoughts. There'll be more as we go on through the day. Happy day 2. Keep me updated. And think about tossing a video on here telling me and all of us what you're doing, what you're up to, what you're thinking, what you're feeling. I want positive and negative. You're frustrated? Put it up there. You're happy and excited? Put it up there. You're sad? Put it up there. We're here, guys. Have a good day.